where you can get ideas to help you grow your eco-conscious business. And I'm so excited to be joined today by Dominica Collis from the Wellness Alchemy, talking about nourishing your business inside and out. So welcome, Dominica.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we were so busy chatting earlier, just catching up because we haven't seen each other for a couple of years. So exciting. We'll be chatting more after the show. So Dominica is a wellness alchemist and incorporates so many different modalities into her business, including nutritional therapy and naturopathy, I think I'm getting that right, herbal medicine, iridology, energetic medicine, and she's also runs another business, Surrey Organics, which is an organic and vegan skincare range. So wow, lots of stuff going on there. So straight into the questions. It seems obvious, that we need to sort of thrive personally and also enable our businesses to thrive too. But as business owners, we're so busy. We sacrifice sometimes our self-care, and we end up burning out. What are the common hurdles that you've kind of come across, and how can you sort of advise people to avoid that and thrive?
So majority of my clients are business owners, and it's such a common situation of not looking after ourselves correctly, not even correctly, not even looking after ourselves at all, thinking that we have all those, projects, tasks to finish. And one thing that I mention to all my clients is that you cannot pour from an empty glass. So you need to ensure that you have all the energy first in order to be for your clients, provide for your clients, whether it's making products, designing websites, logos, whatever business you might be. And what really works for my clients, because I work very holistically. It's not only nutrition, it's not only herbal medicine. I also help them to implement, incorporate daily routines that help them to look after themselves. So one of the biggest things is that because business can be unpredictable, and the last year proved us that we don't really know what's gonna happen next month or next week even. So we need to first of all look after our mind and teach ourselves, because it's very easy to get lost in everyday life and not noticing those little things that bring us joy and that we feel grateful for. So I encourage all my clients, and seriously, all my clients are now walking around with the journal, and every single morning they write down a few things that they feel grateful for, that brings them joy. As we progress, we add different elements like a quick visualization. How would you like your day to look like? And I think it makes such a big difference. I remember when I started back, I think it was 2012, when I started journaling again. And it was a very difficult time in my life. I was very ill, and I realized that, oh my goodness, I don't really know what am I grateful for. That nothing really happened. And then I was kind of trying to find the little things, like even I went at the time I lived in Hampton, just by the Bushy Park, and I was walking to the Bushy Park for my daily walks, and they were deer all over the place, and it made me happy. It was, I remember the first thing that I wrote down in my journal, and I was like, oh my goodness, that was such a happy moment. And once we start noticing those little things that brought smile onto our face, every single day you find yourself happier and kind of ready to, attack the day and face all the challenges that may come your way. And always look after yourself. Find the time, even if it's half an hour in the evening, to read a book, maybe paint if you love painting, dance, sing, whatever fills your soul. do it, because it will make a massive difference in your life. And I think it's more important than even food that we put in our mouth. And I'm a nutritionist.
Yeah, wow. And I know you do amazing food, because I follow you on Facebook and I see all your recipes, and I said to you, I want to move in next door so I can come and buy your food. So I know you do incredible plant-based food. So I know you use a lot of modalities in your business, and you've been, you always continually learning. Can you just tell us quickly sort of what, why have you done this to include so many things?
So when on my healing journey, I started organizing cooking workshops, and I was kind of scared because I started getting all those questions about nutrition and healthy living, and I had no idea, and I didn't believe in my own healing story, successful story, and I was like, yeah, but it was just me, it worked for me, it may not work for others. So I decided to study health coaching, and then I realized, oh, actually I need a little bit more nutrition knowledge, and it led me to those different modalities that kind of was complementing each other. So I don't really practice nutritional therapy on its own or health coaching on its own. I created my own Wellness Alchemy formula where I combine all those modalities: nutrition, health coaching, emotional eating aspects if someone is facing it as well, herbal medicine, with the element of education to empower my clients to take the responsibility for their own health. So I'm using it all holistically, and it works really, really well.
Yeah, so at least they can then make an informed decision. So that's really good. And I know you run your two businesses. So you've got your Wellness Alchemy, and you've also come up with the skincare range. How do you manage to run both businesses at the same time and keep on top of that?
So in the skincare business, I'm mainly responsible. I run it with my husband, who is the skincare formulator. I'm mainly responsible for the business planning and marketing in that business. But of course, we have all the brainstorming session, and we come up with all those ideas, etc., new products. And I've been also making my own skincare since 2013 because I couldn't find anything on the market that was, safe enough for my sensitive skin, I would say. And I think that over the years, because I started my first business when I was 19, I really developed that self-discipline, and I have a structured, not everyone likes it, but I think that if you are running multiple businesses, the structure is important, planning is important, and it kind of makes everything easier to manage. So I have the planning days, I have the content days where I work on the content, and then I only schedule the posts, for instance, on social media. I love videos, so I often do the live videos as well. But yeah, that's how I manage it. I think that that plan and discipline are very important, especially if you are working from home.
Yeah, definitely. Great tips. So can you let me know what are your top eco tips? I know you're going to have lots, but maybe just pick your top one or two.
So the plastic kills me, seriously. That's the biggest the biggest one. So we are trying to be as plastic free as possible. We stopped really buying in the supermarkets. We buy everything at our local in our local grocery and green grocers. We often go to the farmers markets. I often buy in bulk as well, which is cheaper in the long run. And now you have all those eco shops as well, where you can buy in the paper bags and purchase per weight, which is amazing. So avoiding plastic as much as possible, and also trying and educating ourselves on where we can cut on plastic. Also in the skincare, because we are virtually zero waste company. Then, of course, and it will depend on the personal circumstances, try to learn how to grow your own vegetables, your own food. If you have a garden, it's easier, but you can start even with the spices and just in the pots on the kitchen windowsill. It's very easy and brings lots of joy, at least for me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to empower and share that passion with my clients as well. And also constantly educate yourself on what goes into your food and your cosmetics, your cleaning products. Check the labels. If you are unsure, take the photo and research at home, and you will be surprised what you may find out.
Yeah, that's really good advice. And I know there's lots of groups and stuff as well where you can get feedback and help from people on that, because I know it can be quite overwhelming. That's fantastic. Right, we're almost out of time. But yeah, I know you've got an offer of 20% off if they purchase from your skincare range at Surrey Organics. So we're going to share the coupon for that afterwards.
Actually.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll add it in after the show. So for anyone watching, or if you're catching the replay, you'll definitely be able to do it. And I'm excited to have a look at all of that and see what I can buy. And you can also find Dominica at Wellness Alchemy Hub and also at Surrey Organics. So thank you so much for joining us, Dominica. I know I'd love to chat longer, but we've run out of time, unfortunately.
I know. Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, if you have any questions, our lovely audience, please post them below and I will be happy to reply.
Fantastic. Thank you to all our viewers watching, and if you're watching the replay as well, please keep your questions coming. We will keep on top of those and check them out and get back to you, and we'll see you same time next week.